Good evening, viewers, GoAnimators, protagonists, and subscribers. I am the Emotion Face. And today, I am going to do a commentary on one of Michael the GoAnimate Guy rants. Why? When Mario put "Can I do a commentary on one of your rants?" On Michael's Can A number 6, he said to his question 3, if you want to. I guess Michael the GoAnimate Guy is okay with us and trusts us both since he likes us. So, we will keep this commentary polite and correct the wrong parts of the rant. And, please know that I will find a few positive parts of the commentary on Michael the GoAnimate Guy's double rant on Pink Gong and KyleBuschRocks. Even the neutral parts will be included. If you are watching this, Michael, we will see how well or wrong you did. This rant is called Michael Rants S3 number 21, and KBR, and it was uploaded on June 6, 2017. But without further ado, let's start the video.
Today's episode is a double rant, Pink Gong and KyleBuschRocks. First, I'm going to rant on Pink Gong. Enjoy. Pink Gong, more like crap Gong.
Even though I am used to and like your GoAnimate-styled rants, this is a generic GoAnimate rant because of the X more like Y term that viewers can't stand anymore. It really gets old nowadays. They prefer original rants. And oh, you know what is better than the more like I way, you said on the video? Stink Gong, that would have made sense than the more like I way, you said on the rant. Well, anyway, let's move on.
Oh my god, this user sucks. This user makes songs that are for babies.
You know, Michael, we need education while we are kids. Without children's shows during our childhood, we really learn nothing. If you want children's shows and songs, what you also called babies, shows, and songs, to get removed from planet Earth, children will never get the education they need for knowledge. And plus, his songs are not only for babies, they are for everyone, especially children. Not disrespecting your opinion, but you will have to get used to them, because, sorry to say this, but you cannot force babies, shows creators, to cancel them. Just giving you advice. Now, let's move on.
The Clownfish and Blue Tank song ripped off Finding Nemo and Finding Dory, which are way better than this.
Huh? It does look like a rip-off of Finding Nemo and Finding Dory. And here is a somewhat true fact. Pink Gong created a hilarious, unnecessarily version of Disney Pixar's Finding Nemo and Finding Dory. You must be right, I think. Now, let's move on.
The worst song is the Night Animal song.
And it is the worst for no reason in your opinion. I know why, because Brian Mixel and PowerPoint Boy kept playing that song. Why didn't you add that as a reason on the Pink Gong rant? And can you please add a second valid reason why it sucks in your opinion? You must have forgotten to add them both. Well, let's move on.
I hope this user gets terminated soon.
Terminated only for creating children's songs you called babies' songs for being annoying. I don't mean to rain on your parade, but I really don't think he will get terminated because of one thing: he is famous. Sorry, boy. Now, let's move on.
Do you know who likes this user?
Even though I am used to that, the do you know who likes or hates this? But here, we go with the term that viewers are getting sick of because of how overused it is. Well, anyway, let's move on.
Brian Mixel and PowerPoint Boy. He subscribes to him on YouTube. But I respect his opinion on him. Do you know who hates this user? Blue Michael 360. He's about to make a rant on this soon. Pink Gong sucks. And so does Nick Jr. Superhero science is 10,000 times better than Pink Gong. End of rant. Next, I'm going to rant on KyleBuschRocks. And before I start this rant, to anyone who likes this user, I respect your opinion. Anyways, enjoy. KyleBuschRocks, more like KyleBusch sucks.
Okay, even though Mario and I like KyleBuschRocks, the more like KyleBusch sucks, that is good. But, still with this generic GoAnimate rant because of the X more like Y term that viewers can't stand anymore. It really gets old nowadays. They prefer original rants. Well, at least the more like I made a lot of sense to make this term valid. Anyway, let's move on.
Oh my god, this user sucks. This user made a rant video out of me.
I am sorry to say this, he gave you criticism. I am pretty sure he does not mean to bully you at first. Not defending him, even though Mario and I like you too, just being somehow honest about his rant. But, we handle your opinion on him if you do not like him. Anyways, let's move on.
And called me my Kiko, even though I hate being called my Kiko.
I know being called Mikiko sucks. But you must try to learn how to take it like a real man or ignore it while tolerating it. I know Mario said Mikiko is a swear word just to be kind to you. Just to say it again, please try to handle that phrase or ignore it while tolerating it. Anyways, let's move on.
He says that Clarence is a ripoff to Sanjay and Craig. Come on everyone, Clarence is not a ripoff to Sanjay and Craig.
That is true, and I highly agree. KyleBuschRocks should explain reasons why Clarence is a ripoff to Sanjay and Craig when not even one character is similar to another. The background art isn't even similar to Sanjay and Craig's art background. Anyways, let's move on.
Not only he hates me, Brian Mixel and PowerPoint Boy, and Band and Rants OG homies, but he subscribes to us on YouTube. Why would he subscribe to us if he hates us? That's stupid.
Well, the reason why he subscribes to you three on YouTube is because he wants to know what you three are up to, which makes him a spy-scriber. And please know spy-scribing can get you criticized for being an attention seeker on trolls and haters. Good job, Michael the GoAnimate Guy. Well, anyway, let's move on.
Brian Mixel and PowerPoint Boy wanted to subscribe to him back, but I told him not to because he commented on my Amethyst Powers 2003 video. Brian Mixel and PowerPoint Boy sucks. Pink Sheep is 1 billion times better than him. If you take a closer look at this comment, you can see that he misspelled the word boy. It says bye. You should change the U to the O to spell boy. Learn how to spell correctly.
You corrected his grammar by checking his misused word by instead of boy. Good job. Anyway, let's move on.
I hope this user gets terminated soon.
KyleBuschRocks' first channel got terminated on October 4, 2017 for violating the community guidelines strikes. At least your wish came true, but you should know that you need to focus on real life instead of your many expectations. I know that life sucks, and you'll just have to get used to it. Well, be happy that he did, even though I feel bad for him, Michael the GoAnimate Guy. Anyways, moving on.
Do you know who likes this user?
The second time, even though I am used to that. The do you know who likes or hates this? But here we go again with the term that viewers are getting sick of because of how overused it is. Well, anyway, let's move on.
Code Lyoko FTW Alvin and the Chipmunks FTL. KyleBuschRocks made a salute video on this user. Do you know who hates this user? Me, Brian Mixel and PowerPoint Boy, Band and Rants OG homies.
Yes, you and both your friends are valid on that term, but add Brian Mixel and PowerPoint Boy and Brandon, Rants OG homies, instead of adding yourself on the do you know who hates this. To make it more sense, even if no one is on the do you know who likes or hates this term. Anyways, let's move on.
Riley and Maya from Girl Meets World, Wander from Wander Over Yonder, Steven Universe, Clarence, Sumo, Jeff, Sanjay and Craig, and Lincoln and his 10 sisters.
Oh, my freaking god. They are just freaking fictional characters. How many? 20. How could they hate KyleBuschRocks? They can't pop out of the TV and hate him. They are only characters from shows to entertain us. Well, anyway, let's move on.
I hate him because he says that Clarence is a ripoff of Sanjay and Craig. Brian Mixel and PowerPoint Boy wants to make grounded PowerPoints out of him. Band and Rants OG homies thinks that this user is dumb.
Okay, you gave out reasons why each of you hates him for. Now, let's move on.
Riley, Maya, and Wander wants to make grounded videos out of him on GoAnimate.
They cannot pop out of the TV, create GoAnimate accounts and want to make grounded videos out of KyleBuschRocks because they are fictional characters. And plus, if they were first to pop out of TV in real life, they wouldn't have met him yet. Sorry, buddy. But on a GoAnimate made video with GoAnimate logic, yes. But in real life logic, no. Anyway, moving on.
Steven Universe wants to get Futcha Cat to beat up this user.
Steven Universe is a fictional character. And plus, if he were first to pop out of TV in real life, they wouldn't have met Futcha Cat yet just to get her to beat up KyleBuschRocks. Sorry, buddy. But on a GoAnimate made video with GoAnimate logic, yes. But in real life logic, no. Anyway, moving on.
Clarence, Sumo, Jeff, Sanjay and Craig hates him because this user says that Clarence is a ripoff of Sanjay and Craig.
Clarence, Jeff, Sumo, Sanjay and Craig, they are fictional characters. And plus, if they were first to pop out of TV in real life, they wouldn't have met him yet just to hate him for saying that Clarence is a rip-off to Sanjay and Craig. Sorry, buddy. But on a GoAnimate made video with GoAnimate logic, yes. But in real life logic, no. Anyway, moving on.
And Lincoln and his 10 sisters hate him because this user said that the Loud House has to get cancelled.
For the last time, Lincoln and his 10 sisters, they are fictional characters. And plus, if they were first to pop out of TV in real life, they wouldn't have met KyleBuschRocks yet just to hate him, because the show has to get cancelled. Sorry, buddy. All the 20 characters are all fictional characters for TV and entertainment. But on a GoAnimate made video with GoAnimate logic, yes. But in real life logic, no. Anyway, moving on.
KyleBuschRocks sucks, and so does Ben 10 for 2017.
What does Ben 10 for 2017 have to do with KyleBuschRocks? It really makes no sense. Sorry. Couldn't it be Kanye Fan 2003 to make it more relevant, instead of Ben 10 for 2017? Anyways, let's move on.
Bizaardvark is over 9,000 times better than KyleBuschRocks.
What does Bizaardvark have to do with KyleBuschRocks? It is not a user, it is a show. Couldn't it just be one of your fans, over 9,000 times better than KyleBuschRocks? Anyway, let's move on.
Note, if you hate this show, I respect your opinion. Anyways, end of double rant. I won't make any more rant videos until August, but here are the next rants. Next rant, Rocky 0248. After the Rocky 0248 rant, Peppa Pig UTTP. After the Peppa Pig UTTP rant, Jameson Lutz Films. I
handle your opinion on the 3 users, including the last one with the My Little Pony character, Vs and DVD Lover Estate. 2001 AVGCP. But please don't take them too seriously. You just need to learn how to ignore them. Ranting each of them using a GoAnimate-styled rant, which is considered a user video, can somewhat get you a community guidelines strike. Even though you cancelled your rants on them now. And oh, yeah, Peppa Pig is a troll. If she makes you feel bad, please don't take her seriously. Please block her or / and ignore her to avoid giving her attention. Now, let's move on.
After the Jameson Lutz Films rant, Fifi and the Flower Tots. After the Fifi and the Flower Tots rant, Appendix. After the Appendix rant, VHS and DVD Lover EST 2001.
Well, in Mario's opinion, and in my opinion, we liked this rant. And in everyone's opinion, who disliked this video, this rant was cringe-worthy, generic and repetitive to them. As you can see on the screen, it had 71 dislikes from people who disliked it, saying that the video was cringe-worthy, generic and repetitive. And for the 51 likes, a lot of people, such as your fans, enjoyed it and didn't care it was cringe-worthy, generic and repetitive. I hope the truth doesn't hurt you, Michael. The point of this commentary is just to give you some advice to improve your rants better, not to bully you and disrespect your opinion on everything that you hate. I hope you understand why I am doing it. And note that this is to help you get better at your rants. That's all I have to say to you, Michael. Well, that will be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And I will see you on the next video.